He's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
So he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's an ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get to the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's gonna have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform. When they're at their best, we'll see if he can be that here tonight. Well, this dude is an absolute marauder, high-level wrestler, and when he is at his suffocating best, punishing UFC fighters on the canvas, looks like he might be able to make a real concerted world title run, at least to me.
You know, not many guys can use that skill set almost singularly. We saw Khabib Nurmagomedov early in his career essentially just wrestle and dominate people. And that is the approach that this young man is taking. He is so good at getting in your face and making you work. You gotta be preemptive. You cannot allow him to grab your leg. If you get your leg, you're going down. You gotta be moving, you gotta stay on your feet. Because this guy, if you get your leg, he's like a dog on a bone. And it's that single leg, a thing of beauty.
And he basically guaranteed a finish here tonight. Certainly believes the takedown is gonna be there, and we will not be surprised if he goes for one early.
But John, is that in the matchup, or is that in his belief in his skill set that he's gonna finish this fight? Unreal.
Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Mark Kerr. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Don the Predator Flye.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon, one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark on this great arena. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do? You
got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Making all these shots count.
Nice.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
And there you go, again, half guard. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Drop it. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. "90 seconds now to go in round one."
Oh, right to the mount.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Oh, is he an active pursuer of the submission? All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Great shot from the top position. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Big ground and pound.
First round winding down here. Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Big moments on both sides in round one.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for him. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here.
Oh, left hook.
Oh, he might get finished here. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but in this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level.
Whoa!
Nice judo toss forward there.
Oh, right into mount. He's gonna attack arm bar here.
Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
3 minutes now to go in round two. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big moves. They're very exciting.
Body attack, and it's blocked.
Great timing on that double leg.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Rear naked choke.
Oh, it's getting deep.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight.
Changing the position. This is where he wants to be.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you. You can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Deep breath and recover. You spent a lot of energy that round forcing the takedowns. This round, we're going to be smart. I want you to cut angles.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway.
Nice punch to the head.
Starting to do some really significant damage. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Look is there again. Big right hand. Oh!
Nice kick. Oh, guillotine here. Oh, he's advancing. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap. Oh, man, that was slick. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to...
You gotta be kidding me, he's out! All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Nice transition.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys, you start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. In the half guard.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Deep breath.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, and how about the swelling on that eye? It is only getting worse by the moment. It looks like the eye isn't completely shut, but it is moving in that direction. Not a good reality for him here. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot. Big right hand. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Now he gets a more...
Oh!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat.
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, that is some severe swelling. I hate to speculate, not a doctor, but you might be staring at a fractured orbital there.
This is a terrible position.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Oh, right in the mount.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man, how much can one man take right on that already swelled area? Might need to call in the doctor here soon.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, big shots here. Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Another ground and pound strike lands. We might get a stoppage here soon. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, big shots from the top. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Bleeding from his cheek now. Really using... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, beautiful. Lands with the lead right.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, working out of side control here.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so he can get pressure.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Great submission defense.
All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, he got to the spot. Just got to be careful here.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
that?
Oh. Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Side control now.
Great submission defense on display
Fight
tonight.
back! Fight back!
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestling stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands. Don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your handstand, up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in this.
All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Don the Predator Flye.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.